If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life. Well, good morning, friends. It is morning for me. I don't know what time it is for you. So this is the day after the dying took place. I think that looks pretty good to me. Is it perfect? No. But guys, you know, man, it's my first time. I think it looks alright. So my understanding of the journey from this point, after applying the dye, I am going to do some steel wool. I have triple-aught steel wool. I do not have quad-aught 4.0. So hopefully this will be alright. And I've never done this before. I'm a bit nervous, so let me stall for a minute, man. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, man. Enjoy life, my friends. Enjoy life. I am just gingerly going over this with the steel wool. And you may recall that in the previous, I don't know if it's a video or a section in editing, but one of the last things I was talking about is that this wood had kind of, I think it may have, what's the word I'm looking for? What's that word, man? When wood, stands up. There you go. Technical terms. It's too early for technical terms. It is too early for technical terms, man. By the way, if you guys hear screaming, that's just my granddaughter getting ready for school. It is always an ordeal. So I'm sanding somewhat, not aggressively, but I do want to smooth this out. And the guys that I've seen do this, of course, they are professionals. Anybody who hangs out with me knows that I'm not. But yeah, okay. So I've still got that good color. I've got probably too many lights on, but for you to see. I will go ahead and do the sides. I'm debating about the binding. There's something about me that I wouldn't want just a pristine, like super white binding. So I purposely did not tape the binding up because I don't like that kind of bleached look. So I'm okay if there's a little bit of stain, a little splash of color on the sides of the binding. If I ever decide I don't want that, I can take some naphtha or something to get that off. Guys, I am trying to do this and get you in here with me, but man, if you hang on the channel, you already know that I'm going to focus on what I need to do with the guitar, not so much on what you can see. And one day, when Ted's production level, as if that day's coming, will measure up to the high quality content. Oh man, maybe we'll do a better job of that kind of thing. But for right now, guys, it kind of is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the binding being pristine. I kind of like that. Again, I'm not trying to make a Relic or aged guitar or anything like that. This guitar is a Leo Jaymz Kit Guitar. It will always be a Leo Jaymz Kit Guitar. And, you know, I'm not trying to make it anything other than what it is. What's he doing? Well, guys, sometimes you gotta vacuum. Headphones. Okay, guys, well, that is feeling smooth and good to me, the back and the sides. And I've been watching guys, what is that cat, man? Big D Guitars and just some other folks, man, who, like, it's clearly they have done this times, you know what I mean? Anyway, I learned a lot. But you know, man, watching a professional do something, And me doing it, man, that's two different things, ain't it, Jack? Yeah, it is. So this one, okay, so I can really feel, I don't know, man, it feels like the wood has stood up a little bit, but so I'm going to, I think, go this way because the stripes go that way, and I don't want to really disturb that. And when I watched the gentleman that I was watching do this, he was saying that this will bring out the colors a little bit. Oh yeah, see, it's taking that rough, and it'll, you know, it'll dull it up, and then I guess I'm going around this. I thought he was going side to side. Well, I don't know. That just didn't seem. Oh yeah, okay. It looks a little rustic, but those of you who've seen my guitar necks, oh man, know that I ain't mad at a rustic look. I'm getting a little more aggressive up here. What's up with that? I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. But yeah, I'm just... The yellow initially was super bright. It was more yellow than I wanted it to be. You know, guys, look, it's a budget channel, man. I am not... I'm just not going to go out and buy $40, you know, ounces of StewMac products, and I almost bought something that I've seen Sean over at Sean's guitar, Scar My Guitar, use, like tint something it's called, but I just didn't have $30 a bottle, and I needed 3 colors. It's a budget channel, man. Not monetized, not making any money. Everything that you see is Ted's dime, doing Ted stuff. So maybe one day, if the channel ever gets monetized and there's mechanisms in place for me to have some funds that the channel produces where we could buy gear and do stuff, then maybe I'll do that, man. But for right now, guys, yeah, it is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. So there's a couple of different schools of thought here. And he's really going to town. I was really going to town. Let me stop going to town. Oh, man. Let me just wipe off some of this excess here. Yeah, man. Feels like a guitar body. Okay, so let me set this to the side for a minute. Where's he going? You know exactly where I'm going. I'm getting the vacuum cleaner. Headphones. If you like this kind of content, why don't you like the video? Consider subscribing to the channel. Come back anytime and hang out with us at Ted Talks Guitars and Life. And now, let's get back to it. Okay, guys. So, serendipitously, my vacuum cleaner has died just at the right moment. And so there's a couple different ways we could go. We've got to seal this wood up, in my opinion. I wonder if I should, after applying the sandpaper trick, if what I should do is hit this with some mineral spirits, closest thing to naphtha that I have. But in lieu of doing that, we're going to grab a shop towel. Man, what kind of projects you guys got going on, man? What's happening in your neck of the woods, as they say? I'd love to know, man. Alright, Tru-Oil. There's a lot of different ways we could have done this. But I'm thinking Tru-Oil is the way I'm going today. Guess what, guys? Put it in the comments. And you do you, man. Tell us how you would do it. I'd love to know. I don't want the paper towel to be that absorbent. I want this to be oily. True oily, as it were. Well, my Tru-Oil bottle has seen some better days, my friends. Well, let's see what happens this color. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's interesting. Now, what I'm seeing in real time and what you're seeing on the camera are two different things. That is really wild. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that. Maybe I've got too many lights on or something, but dang, look at that, bro. Seriously. Look at that. Holy cow. These are all positive affirmations. They said the color would pop when you put the finish on it. They didn't use Tru-Oil. What's that guy's name, man? I'm sorry. He's never going to watch my channel. I think it's Big D Guitars or something like that, man. He used some kind of like Mohawk clear coat spray, something. I don't have any of that stuff, man. What I do have is the old trusty Tru-Oil, which I've used on almost every project we've seen on the channel, so. Man, I gotta tell you guys, in the monitor, okay, now the monitor is, oh, I don't know what to call that, 6 feet from me, and I am, what am I? I'm nearsighted. So I can see things that are near, but I cannot see far without glasses on. So I may not have the best vantage point. But in the monitor, man, this is looking pretty. I'm gonna say it. I think it's looking pretty hot, man. And I'm not trying to get it on super thick. I'm doing very light. I'm not going to call this a coat, just a covering of the Tru-Oil. And you could tell, you know, some of the color is coming off, and I can hear 5150 saying, you should be going from the outside. Sorry, dude. You are correct, sir. I should be doing that. I don't know. Put it in the comments, bro. Did I screw this up or not? Anyway, as I always say, that's what they sell sandpaper for. And look at that. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking or how that's going to dry, but again, I got two purposes going on here. One is I'm trying to seal up this wood some, and two, I'm just trying to put a little bit of a finish on here. See, man, look how rich that looks, bro. Look at how rich that looks. Dude. I think he's happy about that. Well, I'm happy about it for sure, man. In the monitor, it looks smoking hot. In real time, it looks good, but it really looks good in the monitor. I need a better light. And again, I'm not trying to put gobs and gobs of this on, but I am trying to cover it so you can tell I'm getting some dyes coming off at the same time. I'm okay with that. What happened there? I don't know what that is. Got like a big glove or something. Well, that was what we'll call that a liberal application. Yeah, man, I can deal with that, Jack. Look at that. And I know I'm Tru-Oiling it, then I'm standing the guitar up on the part I just Tru-Oiled, and put it in the comments, guys. I can take it. Man, I had a guy, one of the vids. Oh, you know what it was, man? It was the Leo Jaymz vids that I posted about the Telecaster. And kind of came at me a little bit and accused me of being a snob, man. A guitar snob, apparently. But yeah, you know what, man? He wrote about a good paragraph of stuff and expressed his opinions about the way I may have been scaring people and shaming people and talking budgets down, and I thought, man, that's a different perspective of me. That I don't know if any of you guys who hang on the regular would have that perception of me, but yeah, man, I just kind of replied and thanked him for the comment, and we had a great little conversation. And you know, I'm not trying to win anybody to my side. I don't need him to think I'm whatever, but yeah, that neck pocket weirdness is weird right in there. But if this is my guitar long term, probably not giving me too much heartburn. If I ever went to sell this, it might give somebody else heartburn, but for right now, I'm not thinking about them, bro. I'm thinking about me playing this guitar, man. It's been a minute since I had a single cut. I'm looking forward to it. And here's what we're going to do, guys. I mean, if you're watching the vid at this point, you hang out on the channel, man. I can't imagine people who don't hang out on the regular watching this, but so if you're here, I know that you're here because you hang, man. So here's what we're going to do. I'll just spoiler alert some of this. So I wanted to buy a single cut kit, and then I wanted to buy a non-kit, but stay in that under $300, close as I get to $200 range for a Les Paul copy, and just kind of see, you know, man, if I had a couple $100, what's the better bang for my buck, man? Should I get a kit like this, or should I don't know, get something a little bit more creative? And I've got a guitar coming. Oh man, should be an interesting ride is all I can say. Well, I'm going to call this application of Tru-Oil complete. I will come back in future opportunity after some ample drying time. Oh, look, I got some on the back. Yeah, we'll worry about the back later. Anyway, guys, there it is. Single cut Leo Jaymz somewhat honey bursted out. Best Ted can do, first attempt kind of deal. I could put some more color on it. I've got a little spot right here that looks like a thumbprint or something, but you know, man, I may or may not deal with that. But we've got a coat and a half of Tru-Oil in here. I'm gonna let this dry a few hours, probably just throughout my work day. I might check it at lunch, something like that. And then when it's dried, I will ever so lightly put some steel wool on that bad boy, and yeah, then I will do this process again. I don't know that I'll film every step of that. I may just say, hey, look, I did this, and then I ended up doing it 3 times, and that'd be sufficient. So yeah, that's where we are right now. Again, this is the Leo Jaymz Les Paul copy guitar. This is Dye, and this is Tru-Oil. So we'll come back and look at it, man. Hey, thanks for hanging out, guys, man. Well, as always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your bad selves, everybody. We'll catch you down the road.